Hello everyone. My presentation is on self-awareness. Most of the people think that self-awareness for them means how they see themselves, but in actual it means how we see ourselves as well as how other people see us for our values, beliefs, and aspirations. Research suggests that when we see ourselves clearly, we are more confident and more creative. We make sound decisions and create stronger relationships. Workers get promoted, and there's a less chance they will lie, cheat, or steal. This topic is based on Tasha Eurich's research, what self-awareness really is and how to cultivate it. Tasha and her team conducted a research with 10 separate investigations and with nearly 5,000 participants. The main questions of the research were what self-awareness really is, why we need it, and how we can increase it. Mostly people, they think they are self-aware, but truly they are not. They found out that only 10 to 15% people fit within the criteria. The objective of this presentation is to understand what self-awareness is in our personal and professional lives and how do we become more self-aware. I will also cover various benefits of being self-aware, different categories of self-awareness, and how do we become more self-aware. There are many benefits of being self-aware. It makes us more proactive, boost our acceptance, and encourage positive self-development. It allows us to see things from the perspective of others, practice self-control, work creatively and productively. Self-aware people experience pride in themselves and in their work, as well as it enhances their self-esteem. It also leads to better decision-making, and people feel better in their job, communicate better at their workplace, and enhances their overall well-being. There are two types of self-awareness, internal and external. Internal, it is how clearly we see our values, passions, and aspirations, and how well these standards fit with our environment and our reactions, including our thoughts, feelings, behaviors, strengths. External self-awareness is the ability to clearly see how other people view us in terms of our values, passions, and aspirations. People who know how others see them are typically more empathetic and creates better leaders. Internal and external self-awareness can be viewed as high or low, and it gives us 4 self-awareness archetypes. This 2x2 map explains the internal self-awareness against external self-awareness, means how well we know ourselves and how people understand and see us. People on low internal and external self-awareness are called seekers. They don't yet know who they are, what they stand for, or how their teams see them. As a result, they might feel stuck or frustrated with their performance and relationships. Second type, pleasers. Pleasers can be so focused on appearing a certain way to others that they could be overlooking what matters to them. Over time, they tend to make choices that are not in service of their own success and fulfillment. Third type, introspectors. People with high internal self-awareness and low external self-awareness are called introspectors. They are clear on who they are but don't challenge their own views or search for blind spots by getting feedback from others. This can harm their relationships and limit their success. Finally, with a high internal and external self-awareness, people are called fully aware. They know who they are, what they want to accomplish, and seek out and value others' opinions. This is where leaders begin to fully realize the true benefits of self-awareness. It is very important for a leader to be self-aware, internally and externally. Studies have shown that people sometimes do not learn from their experience as a leader, and sometimes they are overconfident about a level of self-knowledge. Even though most people believe they are self-aware, only 10 to 15% of the people who were studied actually fit in within the criteria. Similarly, the more power a leader holds, the more likely they are to overestimate their skills and abilities. Research suggests that senior leaders simply have fewer people above them who can provide candid feedback. Secondly, the more power a leader holds, the less comfortable people will be to give them a constructive feedback, for fear it will hurt their careers. Now, how one can become more self-aware. Instead, asking why, ask what. What happened wrong and how I can make it better for future. Spend time with yourself. Practice mindfulness and become a better listener. So people who focus on building both internal and external self-awareness, who seek honest feedback from critics, and who ask what instead of why, can learn to see themselves more clearly and reap the many rewards. And no matter what or how much progress we make, there's always more to learn. That's one of the things that makes the journey to self-awareness so exciting. Like Rumi said, yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself.